Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 59 of I Can't Believe There Are So Many Russians Everywhere. And in Russia of all places. Okay. Where shall we begin? Let's start at the top. So we got an anti-aircraft gun here and an artillery piece here. I can just overrun them because they've put themselves in a compromising position. Okay, is he gonna run away? Nope, he's not gonna run away. So that means he's entrenched, obviously. Okay. I could just blast a hole in him. Let's do what I was going to do what I said I was going to do last time, which is delete this boy. Interestingly, that does create an overrun, which lets me push forward. Wow, look at this. Nice and easy. If I hit it with this and then I hit it with this, this then gives me another overrun, which then lets me repair. Easy, nice, clean. I guess I'll move this here to provide anti-tank support, not that it's needed. I guess I'll leave that recon car where it is. Alright. Sweet. Area taken. Now we just have to push up here and hit this. This group may potentially get this before this group does, simply because this group has still got a lot more work to do. But that was thanks to these, units being borrowed by this group to clear the center area. Right. Time for the center area. There are a couple of units there, aren't they? If I remember correctly, that are just kind of sat there. Okay. Just make that surrender. What am I looking at? This pocket is probably surroundable. To heal. Worth it. Let's move that there and move this here. There is a potential that these conscripts go and try and deep dive after this. Especially this group. Let's go ahead and put some casualties on them to lower their size. Definitely taking a lot of engineer casualties on this mission, for sure. Perhaps a sign of things to come. Okay, the bottom area. I'm still concerned that somewhere out there might be a camouflaged anti-tank gun. So much for getting a surrender on this thing. Instead, I think we're just going to delete it. Right, what we have is some fully entrenched infantry. Still quite entrenched. Alright, I guess that's about as much as I can do for now. There's no way I'm moving that tank onto any close combat tiles with two conscript groups just sat there. That would end very poorly. Nice. Oof. What's he got? Last stand ignores all penalties from encirclements. Huh. Well, that doesn't really... I mean, I'm not using encirclements, so... Encirclements are about equipment and money. And I sort of need equipment, but I don't need money. What I do want is kills. Because kills means awards, and awards mean prizes. Sweet, you can go that far. You can go that far. Anything up there? Nope. But let's not. Let's not do any horrendous deep dives. Well, I mean, I suppose if I was going to do a horrendous deep dive, I would do it with these tanks. So let's move this one here. And let's move this one here. And then what I can do is I can put this gun behind it. Do you know what? If that camo anti-tank gun was still around, I could have accidentally blundered into it here. I wonder if it got killed. I wonder if on that turn it just got... It got killed somehow. I don't get what happened to it. Maybe it died. Maybe it got its hit in and then... Maybe the next turn it hit the unit. The flame tank. It got killed. I don't know. But anyway. I figured we'd left a unit behind. Okay, that area looks clear. move this here to support these. Don't think there's any infantry around. It's not like this thing is actually that easy to damage. There's actually a road here. I didn't notice it before, but there's actually a little road leading up here, so I could actually divert a recon to go up there and have a look around. Okay, so there's an infantry unit there that's... I didn't kill it on the way through. That's fine. These two are all that's needed. One on one side, one on the other side. We'll just slowly barbecue them to death. I don't like having units behind me, so I'll be moving here and here with this group to secure these 2 points as well. Take care of the guy behind me, Fox. 15-centimeter gun, but it's been disabled. Which means bad times for our Russian friends. Heavy weapons team, conscripts. Not removed enough suppression yet. Okay, can move that up with this protecting. Wouldn't mind just crushing through here. If these guys got readiness, they don't. You know what? Being on the hill tile is safer for these guys than being on the fortified tile, and in addition to that, it allows me to see. So I can push up and really put some hurt on this infantry. So that seems reasonable. Okay, so I just got to clear this guy behind me. And other combat groups are just swinging into places now. I think the Russians' back is broken and they don't have much left. But they could have a lot here, potentially, so... we'll see. Oh, the snow is back. May it forever burn my eyes. Now this flame tank actually self-repairs. So there's definitely no trouble taking a little bit of damage on it. Okay, recon car. It's hard to see the road in the snow. Okay, it's here. This area looks clear. Okay, clear. I'm moving this knowing that I can move up here and actually block this area as well. There's a clear tile there, which is probably where I should move that recon. Or where I should have planned to move it. Into the trees you go. Ain't the trees lovely? Alright, boys. 6. Okay, I need to kill this, but I also need to keep this tank available. And I also want to keep this infantry available. Six entrenchment. All right. Sweet, I can get all the way to any of these points and give someone the surrender love tap. Okay. Just remember that these units, they're only really vulnerable to hard attackers, so as long as they're sat next to Stewie, there is nothing the enemy can do. I would note here that Stewie is still sat at 14 health. I'm getting a sinking feeling that field repairs does not work on this gun, despite it being a vehicle. Despite it being an anti-tank vehicle, I'm getting the sinking feeling that auto repair does not work. Which is not good. I don't think he auto repairs, and that is problematic, because that means that I actually need to be incredibly careful with that. Okay, I don't think that there's anything here. I'll double check next turn, but it looks clear. How far can you get? Oh, look, right all the way up if necessary. Okay, no one there. Is that a danger zone? That is a danger tile, so I think we'll be fine here. Any infantry that jumps into there to attack with this behind is going to be in deep trouble, as they say. Cool, I can even put the flame tank there too. Alright, all looks clear. And combat groups are moving forward at a reasonable pace. With 8 turns left, we've got loads of time. I think the Russians are broken, but we'll see. Once again in the position of not being able to see anything. Okay, that was just a perfectly safe move forward because I don't know what's there. So playing it safe. Oh no, Stewie did repair, so never mind. He did auto repair. Happy days, because we won't have replacements for him for probably for a very, very long time. I don't know when the old Stir meal became a thing. I could find out. I've alt-tabbed. Let's find out. Let's find out quickly. It's Emil. Emil. Stuart Emil. I think it's pronounced Emil though. Because, you know, it's German. Stuart Emil. In service, 42 to 43. So we should get it in the next DLC, or maybe the one after that. Nevertheless, it's a year early here, which makes sense because it's a prototype, and obviously prototypes are going to be ahead of their time because they're prototypes. Okay, so with this area clear, we can move these guys up. Recon car, away you go. Wow, he can actually get all the way up there to support. Wow, we can really truly see which tanks have got the necessary movement to push up and which ones don't. Let's leave that to self-repair, why not? I can move this forward. This is protected by this. Not that I think that there's anything here in this swampland, that wouldn't really make much sense. Oh, this is where I find out there's units here and I've just left them. No, we're clear. We are definitely 100% clear. Okay. How do we get across this river? We've got bunkers. We've got a danger tile. A flame tank would have worked if it wasn't so badly damaged. Okay, so by positioning like this, if anything attacks, it's going to have to face the wrath of a million support fire attacks. Anything there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what is that? It's an anti-tank gun. Okay, he could hurt me a little bit here if he attacks. I don't think that he will, though. I think he's just going to sit there and let me kill him, which is fine with me. Alright, nothing left to do. Ow! Oh, he did go for it. Which is fine. What we'll do is move the pioneers in here, and then they can help with their special trait. Oh, he doesn't have enough movement to get there. Okay. I'm going to put that there so I can bring this up here. And yes, I could have put the artillery there instead, but I think it would be fine. Let's move up here so I'm closer to the road. Man, there's one hell of a defense here. It looks like an ultra challenge has been set up here to try and... Because, you know, you've won the mission once you've captured these points, so... I guess this is like an extra challenge for players who want an extra challenge. Although, there doesn't look like there's much of a defense here. The defending here seems way more robust than the defending up here. Yeah, I mean, this looks clear. This looks incredibly clear. This looks so clear that I actually just want to move in here and just encircle this. There is a possibility. There is a possibility that I could bring this just right up here. And there wouldn't be anything that could attack it. Because if I put this right up here, and then I move this here, or some other vehicle there, that creates a wall. Now, the only thing is that these conscripts could actually really, you know, they could do some hurt here. So I do need to blast them a little bit. Wow, that's already taken them down to near incapability. Okay, now if this bunker attacks this tank, it's going to get slammed. Okay. That's it, that's the conscripts disabled. Now all I have to do is move this here to just prevent anything from sweeping in. And we're done. This anti-tank gun might hit me next turn. And I wouldn't blame it for doing so. Okay, now we're going to worry about this. That anti-aircraft gun is still in anti-aircraft mode. For whatever reason. Let's move it back and let's move this fat one in. Sweet! These guys would never penetrate the armor of that, no matter what they do. I don't know if it's a good idea to move this here. That is a danger tile. Danger tile! Okay. I was not able to break through on this occasion. My only real hope here is to break the entrenchment. Let's repair that so it's got full power going in. I might have to come down from above to crush this final little pocket. Okay, so the top part of the map is clear. Goodbye. Okay, so pretty obvious here that I should just push forward. Okay, it's all the victory hexes captured. I think I can just clear that. So now, excuse me. Now I just need to get this old barbecue machine into position. I'll pull that back, why not? Okay. Alright, there's really not much left for these guys to do. We're obviously going to have a struggle to break through here. Not that I even need to be doing this. But think about all those precious infantry kills that are down here. And all these guys need is a little bit of gentle persuasion. How many infantry has this thing actually killed? I bet it's a lot. 790. Oof. That is a lot. I could actually encircle them. Probably not necessary that I encircle them, but I could. Putting infantry kills on this thing because it's actually got way less. Oh, Stewie, you're so slow. This is actually a minor roads here, and yet it still can't move the distance to get behind these to defend them. Which is kind of what I wanted, because then I'd have it defend against this bunker. But I still think the 21 might be able to get there. Or not. Okay, if these guys attack this, then they're going to get barbecued by this. Yes, apparently cutting through here is just... it's just gonna be an ache. But then again, so is cutting through here, so... pick your poison. I'm hoping here to hit them enough to cause them to surrender. There we go. I was just calculating in my head as to whether it was low enough that the next hit would be a surrender hit. And it was. That is a lot of movement. Let's go. Nice. I don't have a unit that can capitalize though. Not yet. This is really brutal of me. There's no reason why it's necessary for me to hunt down the Russians to this extent. And I'm actually taking some damage here doing this as well, but... it's free real estate, boys. Okay. Let's get the infantry in here. Okay, there's nothing I can do while these guys are just slowly grinding down. I'm actually going to move this recon car along the edge here to just scout for me. It's just conscripts, right? Should be alright on that fortified tile. Oh, that's interesting. I could hit them with this instead of this. The plan was to put this here, which would then defend these, but this hits way harder. Ah, distraction. Okay. It's nothing I can do. I'm just crawling through a tiny choke. A tiny, well-defended choke. To take out the last of the Russian forces. Probably gaining some serious experience points here. Okay. Get wrecked, my friend. Get wrecked. Okay, there is the 21cm gun that has been the bane of my existence. Not really very interested in capturing that, to be honest. Okay, they're down to 6, and that means that they'll surrender if they get hit again. Same for this. Alright, nice. Area cleared. Okay, now let's bring the artillery down because it's needed. We've got some enemies down here in the corner. And 2 turns left. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my motherland. Yeah. Oh, the artillery did not shoot us. There it is. Man, it makes you wonder what's down there. Well, the only ones who are going to get any work done are... Wow, that's fully entrenched, despite all the hits that were exchanged. Artillery. That's the only thing that can help me. And I guess, you know, like attack assistant recon. I'll just put that to one side in case I want to use it. It's the last turn! And whatever's left of the Russians is squirreled away in this bottom corner. That'll do. Well, it's the last turn. Let's have a look. It's just some bunkers. The bunkers will be ready soon. Okay. Well, the bunkers are not worth anything experience-wise, so we'll just aim at the conscripts. To be honest, I probably could have shot at them here a little bit as well. I think that's us done. This guy's actually nearly maxed out on experience already. There's no point, like, if you're thinking in your head, this is one thing about this game. If you were thinking in your head, oh, you could just use bridge engineers to help with this kind of thing if you had some. But bridge engineers never help, because they have to be in a tile where they're completely exposed, and there has to be free space on the other side for units to get through. So they in fact only work when the river is completely uncontested. Soviet forces have fallen back behind the Nara River, General. Which I think is this river, which I've just taken. Having butchered my way through the whole map. Do you know what? If I was a betting man, I would have bet that there was a cache here, but there wasn't. Further good news, the weather seems to be clearing up. High Command still believes there's time to capture Moscow and ordering us to embark on one final front assault. Historically, the final defensive line before Moscow offered little resistance to the German advance. Far too many reserves have been committed to stem the German advance, and now none remained. While a drop in temperature provided temporary relief to German columns that were no longer bogged down by mud, the temperature steadily continued to drop. Men, machines, and the very ground all began to freeze. Alright. It's time for Moscow. Just thinking what to expect in Moscow. Oh, what a surprise. Close Combat Deluxe. Hold 5 victory hexes. Challenge objective. Raid the Kremlin. Reports on the weather are worrisome. Although the muddy ground has subsided, the dropping temperature and snowfall have created new problems for our aircraft. I have managed to temporarily increase our supply so you can bring more units out of reserve for this final push, but we are definitely at the end of our tether. There's one positive thing to report. Intelligence shows the Soviets have long run out of reserves, so I guess we should only expect some weak static defenses to block our advance. Good luck, Herr General. Ooh, expert support. It's a weird hero, this one, because there are just better things to put on support units a lot of the time. And also, there is an award for support units that does this. Support units go from I can't remember what the first support. The first support is called something like improved support or something along those lines. Skilled support, there we go. So it goes skilled support, then expert support, then double strike. So I guess the hero would combo well with a unit with double strike. But I don't think you can stack skilled support with expert support because that's part of the same ability tree. Which then makes you wonder if you could stack double support with it. Out of interest. Oh, it does show both. Okay, so weirdly, it would be very good, except if you've already got expert support. Because if you've already got expert support, then it doesn't make any sense. But if you've got double support, then it's amazing. Because then you're looking at double support with a 20% accuracy bonus, which would... I mean... You know, that's going to cause units to just melt. Still, I wouldn't say it's a very good hero. What I will do quickly before we finish up is just swap these two around as well. Field repairs, river support, and entrenchment killer. And then this one can be my support. This is so that this self-repairs, of course. It's very important that I save these flame tanks. I know I'm belaboring a point here, but you will never get better infantry clearance for 2 slots. And in the future, there might be a unit that is definitely better, but it will probably cost 3 slots, not 2. Okay, we got a lot of repair work to do here as well, but not on anything important. Definitely took some chip damage on my tanks, but nothing too serious. Okay, that's it for now. I wonder if I'm genuinely going to have much opportunity to use my aircraft. Yeah, I genuinely wonder if there's really going to be much opportunity to use my aircraft. You got a small city down there. Hold 5 hexes at the end of the battle. Raid the Kremlin. There's also a supply hex. There's 2 hexes down there. Okay, there's one there. Where's the 3 that I control? Okay, there's one there. Oh, these snow maps are really painful on my eyes. Anyway, that's it for now. I got. I'll have an in-depth study of this map before I tackle it, and then I'll devise a deployment plan. And it looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass, and we don't have a lot of turns. But at first blush, my thought is to just deploy a massive force here. Literally just walk it down these 2 roads and straight into the heart of Moscow, and then just smash the place and not worry about whatever crap is down here. Just put a little blockade there, take the whole force in here. You know, almost amusingly, if you could somehow I don't know. I need to think about it. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.